Echoes of Africa presents The Man in the Zoo, Ota Benga's tragic story. In the early 1900s, a man was displayed in a cage at the Bronx Zoo, next to apes. He was not an animal. He was not a criminal. He was Ota Benga, a human being, from the heart of Africa. This is his story. Ota Benga was born around 1883 in what is now the Democratic Republic of Congo. He belonged to the Mbuti people, a forest-dwelling community known for their deep relationship with nature. But peace did not last. At the time, Congo was not ruled by Congolese. It was the personal property of King Leopold II of Belgium. Leopold's regime enslaved, mutilated, and murdered millions in the name of profit. Ota's wife and children were murdered in a colonial raid. He was captured by enemy tribes, then sold to slave traders. And from there, his fate grew darker. In 1904, an American businessman and explorer, Samuel Phillips Werner, bought Ota Benga from the slave market. Werner claimed he was rescuing him. But he had another purpose. Ota Benga was taken across the Atlantic to be exhibited at the St. Louis World's Fair. He was displayed alongside other Africans to showcase the primitive cultures of the world, entertainment under the guise of science. Visitors came in droves to stare, to mock, to measure his skull, to photograph him without consent, to laugh at his teeth, sharpened in accordance with his culture. Ota did not speak English. He could not explain his pain. After the fair, Ota was brought to New York, where things got worse. In 1906, he was placed in a cage at the Bronx Zoo in the monkey house with an orangutan. A sign labeled him the missing link. Crowds gathered, pointing and laughing. Some offered him peanuts. Others threw things at him. Church leaders and black intellectuals protested. One newspaper editor wrote, "Our race, we think, is depressed enough without exhibiting one of us with apes." But the zoo refused to stop. Ota Benga was a spectacle. And spectacles brought money. After public outrage grew too loud, Ota was finally released. He was taken in by black ministers in Brooklyn and later moved to Lynchburg, Virginia. There, he tried to rebuild a life. He lived in an orphanage, tried to learn English, even began working in a tobacco factory. But freedom didn't heal his soul. He longed to return to Congo. He missed his people, his forest, his language, everything stripped from him. Then came the final blow. World War I made sea travel impossible. His dream of returning home was gone. In 1916, at the age of 32, Ota Benga gathered wood, built a fire, removed the caps from his sharpened teeth, and took his own life with a revolver. Ota Benga was not a missing link. He was not a curiosity. He was a man, with a name, a family, a story. His life is a haunting mirror of a time when humanity forgot itself. Let us remember him, not as an exhibit, but as a soul stolen by history. Never returned home, never forgotten. Follow Echoes of Africa for more untold African stories.